Okay. Hi, so let's talk about Conversations with My Father.
Sure, with Judd Hirsch,
Mm-hmm.
written by Herb Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Directed by Dan Sullivan.
What was it like
really
to
great.
be in that?
Oh, it was great. It was
Mm-hmm.
great. At the time that I was called to audition, I was doing my one-person show, Guilt Without Sex. And to tell you the truth, I was making a lot of money doing
Yes?
it myself. I produced it
Oh,
myself.
were you thinking?
off
Would you ever
Broadway.
think of bringing it back?
No. I have this habit. I do stuff and
Mhm.
then I want to go on. It's like this yearning to always grow.
Right.
I
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, anyway, I got the call and
Mhm.
I got the part.
Mhm.
I auditioned twice, I think. And working with Dan Sullivan was a dream. And also Herb Gardner, God rest his soul. Judd Hirsch and I had worked together years before at a play called How in Blazes
Oh.
at the University of Pennsylvania. It was the inaugural production at the Hal Prince Theater there at the Zellerback. And it was great. It was a Jewish kabuki. And so he and I played husband and wife, and it was great. I wrote water on stage. I mean, not really, but as the character. And it was great. And so having this reunion with Judd was wonderful. And I got to play with Biff McGuire, on whom I had grown up having this enormous crush. And so to play a barfly with him,
Uh-huh.
I played a blind woman, Hannah DeBlinda, and people said, "How can you do that?" You know, they were very impressed. I got these great reviews.
That's wonderful. What year was that? Do you know?
It was 91,
Okay.
92, yeah. And it was, well, it was great. And even Al Pacino,
Oh.
who commented, said I was wonderful.
Well, yeah, you're very funny. I mean,
But it wasn't funny.
this
so
was a very
much.
serious play.
No, not very serious. It was human, very human. Shelley Winters was very impressed. But see, I had known a blind person, a blind man, who, like Hannah DeBlinda, had lost his sight gradually in his life. He wasn't born blind. Anyway. But Sesame Street.
Yeah, we'll talk about Sesame Street. Can you talk about Jim Henson and Frank Oz?
Jim Henson, I met him, I think, 70.
Oh.
I did a workshop that Sesame Street
Do you have any,
gave.
like, what puppet would you say, do you have any puppet that you could talk about on Sesame Street that was like, do you have a character that was like on for a while?
I was not
a character.
Puppeteer,
right.
But what I was a voice constantly.
Right.
Like, it's a lovely 11 morning. I heard 11 fish snoring. What would we do without pockets? Pockets are helpful and cute. Let's see. Me, everything I am is me. Everything I see is me in my mirror.
I heard it.
Yes.
I know.
That's me. And then I was Ma Otter
yes.
in Emmett Otter's Jug Bank
Love
Christmas.
that movie.
What happened? Jim and I became very good friends, and of course I had the ultimate respect for him, and there was great warmth. And he used to come see my act when I started to do it at Reno Sweeney's and Brothers and Sisters. So he would look at me, and then he said, "Let's see if you can do Ma Otter." And he worked with me with, like, Petty Point. Petty Point, getting any regionalism out of my voice, wanting me to get the cadence, the rhythm of this country woman. Oh, Emmett, I can't. Oh, Emmett, head full of good nuts, belly full of grub, money in your pocket when there ain't no hole in the wash tub. It was great. They're doing a musical of it now.
I wish you were in it.
Well, you pass it on.
I will. We'll pass it on.
No, you pass on the baton, You give it
If
to...
they were to offer you the role, you would turn it down?
it's not right for me right now. I can't explain it. It's like someone else at this point can do it better, can do it justice. I've always had that feeling when I've gone in for shows and I say, oh, I'm the rightest for this. Or I go in and go, gee, she's auditioning. She'd do it. She's more right. You know, I just always, maybe that's the producer in me or the director.
Right.
And I love performing, but I also love directing and producing.
Right.
You know, because I've directed and produced my own show.
That's wonderful.
For years. You know. What else did we want to talk about?
We're going to talk about
Woody Allen.
And Woody Allen and Sex and the City.
Okay. Sex and the City. I did the scene called The Awful Truth. And
I saw
it was a scene, wasn't that fun?
Yes.
It was a scene with Kim Cattrall and a guy who was a wonderful actor, and I was a sex therapist.
That's a good
What's
one.
your first name? Something into me, see, Rudin. I forgot her first name. Anyway, instead of intimacy, into me, see, Rudin, doctor. Basically, Kim was not thrilled because she said that her boyfriend's penis was too small.
I remember that.
And so,
there was one that was too large and one was too small.
Yeah. And so he storms out of the room and says, did you ever think your vagina was too big?
Right.
And then she turns to me and says, I just need a big dick, whatever. And I went, I hear that. You know. So apparently that's what, all year long, that's what the crew would be saying, I hear that. So that was great. And then I got to work with Kim for 4 years, coaching her.
That's fantastic.
On all the episodes.
What is she like? What is Kim Cattrall like?
Very smart, you know, very, it was great. It was just great. And
she's so funny in the show, and
very
you know,
funny.
she is. In the movie,
we worked together very well.
That's wonderful.
Know. And let's see, I'm in a movie now that's going through the festivals.
Okay,
Lucky
what is it called?
Lucky Days. And it's starring Angelica Torn, Rip Torn's daughter.
Oh, wow.
And it was directed by Tony Torn and Angelica.
What festivals? Sundance?
Well, it
or?
won the best featured Coney Island Film
Really?
Festival.
Coney Island?
And it won a big thing out west, I forget.
Can they put it into Tribeca?
I don't know. I don't know. But I play her mother.
Oh.
So I felt like I was channeling Geraldine Page, you know.
That's great.
It was a great thing. We did it last summer or the summer before. I don't remember. Did you want to talk more about? Oh, we did it. Sesame Street. What
Sesame
else do you want to
Street.
ask me?
Well, what do you want to do next?
Well, I want to do a play. I wouldn't mind doing a series, but you know,
there's a show right now called Hung. It's a new show for HBO.
Yeah.
I could see you on that doing something.
Thank you. You know,
to anyone out there.
Being a cougar, he's very cute.
Yes,
You know,
he is.
He is.
He is.
Did
you ever see Cougar, the show with Donna Moore? It's called Cougar.
Yeah. I'm so not interested in that. I went through that like a number of years ago, like 19 years ago, and where I was with a younger man. He was 20 years younger. And I won't do it again.
No?
No, not 20.
20 is too much.
I'd go 10.
Right.
You know. But we're very good friends now.
That's
We're very
great.
good. He lives in New Zealand. He has 2 kids.
That's great.
But what do I want to do? I would love to do a series, as I said, a movie, a show, a really good
hopefully
show.
people that are seeing this will cast you in something fantastic. That's what I'm hoping. Because Corine's Corner, Marilyn Sokol is a Corine's pick.
Oh, Corine.
And really
so
a nice person.
Sweet.
So
Thank
we
you.
hope that you get a lot of really big roles in the future.
Oh, aren't you darling?
And next time I want to talk about
And
the
I'm
show of
writing.
shows.
Oh, the show of shows.
Yes.
Season